Hello, welcome on other movers Veda Systema class. And today, surprisingly, we not start with expand and condense. But before then we warm up, I would like to point, in my opinion, very important aspect, which is flow of balance. Please thumb up if you heard about flow of balance, if I've been already teaching that. Not. Okay. I think that Atka, maybe you do a long time ago, but it doesn't matter. So first exercise will be that put feet together, pull your up to the sky, yeah, expand to the sky, as we usually do, relax as you can, close your eyes, and don't move. Don't move at all, only breathing, and heartbeat is allowed. Especially muscles are not working, are not moving. So keeping balance and you don't move. Turn your attention inside and observe your body. What's happened with your body? Okay, open your eyes and hands up if you didn't move. You move. You don't listen. Listen what I told you. Why you move?
Well, it's not like I'm moving outside, but I'm fighting to balance. I'm fighting internally to balance. Inside, I'm fighting to balance, but I'm not like moving like that. But inside, I'm just trying to find my center of gravity, and I try to find my equilibrium. But I am fighting. I'm fighting inside, not outside.
Very good. This is what we are talking about now. Yeah. So these movements I call flow of balance. How it works mechanically? Yeah. We are balancing ourselves. We stay against gravity, and against gravity we have to construct our body like this. And many people think that I can stay quietly. No, it's not true. We cannot. We always move. Yeah. Let me explain. So it's working similar like this, yeah. So I'm juggling with balance like this. So if I want to keep my stick like this, you see, I cannot move. If I don't move, it will fall down. Always fall down. If I'm static, sooner or later, because balance is a dynamic process. Okay? And same is construct our body. So let's say that this is my shin. Yeah. This is my thigh. Yeah. And my shin is balancing, and on the top is my thigh. So it happened something like this. And then we have torso, and happens something like this. So we are permanently moving like this. If we are stiff, it's more like this. If we are more relaxed, it's more like this. Yeah. And also spine is not stick, is like tuk, 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 many stick together. So spine is not one bone, and we can move in the spine. And on the top you have head, etc. It makes sense?
Yep.
Yeah. And this process is very random. It's like if you have some people put something down and measure your energy. It's like a pendulum, and it's randomly going around like this. Same is here. So sometimes you're moving forward, sometimes backwards, sometimes side, and it always randomly oscillating like this. And we have to manage this center of balance. Okay. The first part about class will be about center of balance. Okay. So now, please, feet together again. Close your eyes and feel the balance. Feel what's happened. Still expand to the sky, and you're feeling how you are oscillating. If somebody is around on the top, you would make movements. Yeah, drunk people are oscillating more. But same what doing drunk people, we doing actually very similar movements. Is just smaller because we are not drunk. Okay? Close your eyes and observe. Good. I hope that you feel it. Everybody got it? Yeah? Thumb up if yes. Good. Now we focus for one thing. And it is which muscles group is involved. This is very hard exercise, so if you, it's very hardly to be aware which muscles group is working. How it work mechanically. So if I'm going forward, this back muscles contract to keep me back like this. If I'm leaning backwards, frontal muscles contract to hold me back. So something like this. And normally I'm like this, but it happens like little bit, squeeze me more, and won't hold me. Yes? So contraction of muscles brings me back. If I'm leaning to side, this side stands up. If I'm leaning to other side, this side. Okay? Or no, firstly we will have exercise which show us this compensation with muscles. So first exercise will be that I'm leaning forward. So a little bit lean forward and feel how the back muscles tense up. Then come back, and then again lean forward, you tense up, then come back, and you are relaxed. Forward and balance. Forward and balance. Okay, a little bit more forward, and then again balance. So, do you feel it? Yeah. Please comment what you feel. which muscles are involved and what's happened?
I think it's my toes is trying to fight on the floor, my toes. And well, I can feel the back muscle, they kind of struggling at the moment. And if I keep forward and then if I adjust back, then I feel a bit more balanced and relaxed.
Mm-hmm. Atika, what do you feel?
Actually, try to feel the balance, not pressing the fingers of the platform. Still heels on the ground and the knees a little bit open and still 3 centers in one line. Yeah, to play with the frontier.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what I feel, what I observe on my body. It is that the tension start from toes, and is this part, and it's coming here, going through my back part of leg. Also bottom tense up. It could be superficial. How is it like? Surface muscles or the muscles. Then it is back. Is going through the neck, and is going through my head, and it finish here. So something. Yeah, on the top is like the hoodie, and it's something similar that I am falling forward and somebody pull me here back. Yeah, so this is what's happened. I'm here, and because nobody pulls me back, but my body, my contraction, pulls me there, and what brings me here, and the pulling is going also through my toes. Yeah, I don't need to do it. You understand? So it's okay. I do it. It's actually here, going little bit here, and it's coming here. So if I'm leaning, show you a little bit from side. If I'm leaning here, then this contraction brings me back. Okay, so my myofascial tracts is working, and this track more or less brings me backwards. Okay, try a few times forward, and it's very tiny tension, especially the fascias is very hard to recognize, but you can feel that even the surface tension on your head change when you lean forward. Yeah, here, and also the neck change quality, also back change quality. Definitely bottom, maybe no gluteus maximus, but deep back track is involved. Back of the legs is definitely working. Yeah, so I cannot lean forward such that hamstrings is not working. I don't know, maybe you can, but if I'm going off balance forward, immediately is working my legs muscles. Yeah, same tight, and also my feet must have tension. If I'm in balance straight, we know that we cannot be really in balance, but more or less in balance. And when I start leaning forward, and it finish. Yeah, so this is my foot. It's coming here, and it finish on tip of the toes, and the toes here. From here is very big tension because also weight is going on the toes, and toes have to hold us. Yeah. So the main part of weight is going on the toes. Yeah, main part of weight is going on the toes, and I can feel all the tension. Now I'm going balance, switch the tension, Now I'm going forward. Yes, the tension is there. Balance. Tension is not there. Forward and balance. Good. Do you feel it? More or less.
I know what you mean, but I feel more this stretch of superficial back myofascial line when I go deep forward bend.
Yeah. If you look, if you that you are talking about stretching this myofascial tract, and I'm talking about strengthening. About
Yeah, I see.
yeah. So that's different. Stretching is kind of opposite. So you contract these muscles going forward, and then you stretch backward muscles. And if I contract backward muscles, I stretch frontal muscles.
Sure.
Yeah. Good. Now we do same, and I'm going backwards. So I'm leaning backwards and forward. Backwards and forward. And compare both quality, a kind of balance and off balance. Help me to feel what's going on. Good. And same is here. Yeah. So the tension is going now on the top part of feet, and again it starts from toes. So if I'm going backwards, I do like these movements. I immediately I clearly can notice that this tendon tends up. Yeah. This. And I feel that also tension on my toes is different. Yeah. Then tension going here, here, here. Yeah. Oops. I can go backwards to feel it. Here is quite tension. Then is the tummy, chest, neck. And I don't know if you can feel it, but it's also the tension is also on the face. Yeah. So if no here, so here I feel that my face is tense a little bit. Normally face is tense. And how is linked this myofascial tract? This back myofascial tract is similar like this. So it's coming here. Let me show you. Yeah. So it's holding me. It doesn't hold it. It is stick there. It is like this. Yeah. It's holding me here, and then it's going through the muscles. Okay. So go now a little bit backwards and balance, backwards and balance, and try. Let's go from the head and feel if you see on the face any different tension, and then forward, backwards, feel tension in your face, and forward. Backwards, maybe you can feel tension here in your neck, and forward. Backwards, feel tension on your chest. Feel tension on your tummy, and balance. Backwards, a low part of stomach is tensing. I feel here big tension around my hips, on attachments on my hips, and balance. Backwards, thigh again. I cannot lean backwards without tense up my thigh. Yeah? Your knees change structure, yeah, because knees is relaxed, and if you tense it up, it change. So I feel the knees is working. And I clearly feel through the chin, that is a little bit harder for me to feel. I feel something, but these muscles, this muscle is tensing up if I'm going like this, and then surface of feet. Here. Backwards and balance. Backwards and balance. Very good. Now we're going to side. Okay? So I'm leaning to side and going to balance. Leaning. Let's go firstly just same side, such that you recognize what is tensing up and what is relaxing. Here and back. I can try other side, here and back. And back. Ooh, and back.
Maybe it's like the transagrity thing that you're talking about.
Tensegrity is part of our body, and of course that it changed tensegrity. But it is a little bit different factor. Yeah, of course that tensegrity is applied also to the balancing. That if I come here, the internal structure of my tensegrity is different than if I am going forward. So quality of tensegrity change. Yeah, the tensegrity which I'm usually explaining is firstly when we want to expand, because then we make the tensegrity more solid. It's like if you have tent and you have just a structure, and then you put rope, and the rope change the tensegrity. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you standing tent. Firstly, you put a construction bodies like this, and when you put the rope to the ground and you put it in the tension, it got the tension. Then the tent has the quality which we want. Okay. So this is more tensegrity. Yeah, you can also feel that if you're coming, for example, forward, that also my tummy change quality, not just back. The whole body change quality. So the tensegrity has to balance. Yes, it is also tensegrity. However, now we focus to feel that which muscle. So for example, if I'm here to this side, I feel that this rotation, that I have more pressure here. Like if I do this with food, this, ooh, so, here, and then the tension is coming on internal part of leg here, and other foot is here. So I make like this rotation with my foot. Yeah? So here, and this rotation turns up this part. Yeah? This rotation turns up this part. Yeah? With foot here. Now this distance. Now this distance. Yeah? Generally here, and then the tension is going more through this side. Yeah. And it's not just on the surface, but it's also inside of my torso. I can feel that. Actually, as you noticed, mentioned that all the integrity of my chest, of my torso change, and now I'm coming here. Here. Also, the arms a little bit change. Despite I don't want to involve the arms. That this shoulder a little bit turns up, and then turns up this part. Yeah, this part turns up and is coming even here. And again, as a hoodie here holds me, brings me back. Like somebody's falling and you grab him. Hey, mate, come back. Okay, so your body do it and turns up. You internally. Coming here. Okay, it is just basic. Then yeah, we was going just forward, backwards, side, etc. But you are actually going 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and in every circle you using different muscles. Actually, why not? Let's try. So feet doesn't need to be together. Feet is basically on the beginning together, because then you have worse balance and you better feel this quality. But now, posture like this, and we start on 12 o'clock, and I feel which muscle is working. And I'm going clockwise around all circle. Yeah? Here. Yeah. Now I'm on the 3 o'clock, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12. And so make few circles and observe what's happened. Observe how your body naturally restructure itself. Very slowly, I feel how some muscles are relaxing and some is tensing up. How the wave of tension is coming around. Of course, you can go also anti-clockwise. Good. Relax a little bit. Okay. A little bit zgonka to relax more. Open a little bit. And close. Open. close. Okay, it was just we can have also deep squat. Why not? Deep squat is always good. Move a little bit, we go around. Stand up. Let's continue with this. Again, feet together, close eyes, and just stay. And observe how the muscles actually open your eyes and a little bit listen me. So how it works? I'm going here, so these muscles tense up. Then here these muscles. Then these muscles. Then these muscles. Here, and the muscles. If you relax, they are relaxed and tense up just for split a second. Tense up is like brings you back, like I'm here and like whoops, whoops, whoops. But if I'm going, for example, forward, the muscle stands up for millisecond and give me kinetic energy here. But the kinetic energy doesn't stop. If I don't do other movements, I would fall down. Because even tiny force, which lets me move this direction, will pass. That's the balance position. Okay, always if you are moving from the off balance towards the balance position, you you pass it, yeah, and then you are here, and then you tense up other muscles. So I would like to feel how the muscles group is working, not working, like tick 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 tick, and it's like sparks of light, and for milliseconds is turn on and then turn off again. Okay? If you are tense, you don't feel it very well because the difference between tense muscles normally and extra tension to keep you balanced is harder to notice it. It makes sense? So, for example, this is normal. This is if I'm relaxed, and if I tense up, it's coming like this. But if I'm already tense and I'm here, this small difference is less obvious. So if you are tense, you harder feel different. Therefore, during this exercise, is very important to be as relaxed as possible. Then you feel different of the muscles. Yeah, close your eyes and let's stay straight without motion. Good. Are you okay with that? Do you feel it?
I feel it. I also can feel, like something flowing, like a little bit flowing down when I stretch, kind of flowing down a little bit. And I feel very warm at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah. If you expand to the ground, then it's happened. And I'm glad that you expand to the ground because this is what I'm teaching you. Atka, would you like to comment something?
In a certain moment, I opened the eyes and I saw you really traveling in the space.
Okay, with closed eyes is much harder. With
Yes, I
closed
know
eyes,
from dark therapy.
yeah, with closed eyes, your oscillation is much bigger. Why? Because if you open your eyes, you find a point. What do you call the point? It's not going across my head, and if the point is not moving, you have balance, and if the point start moving, you quicker recognize than happens. So eyes helps you to keep balance. It's much easier to keep balance with open eyes than with closed eyes. Yeah, eyes is also tool of balance. Is not just into ear, as people think, and obviously now we know that it's not just in the ear, because people tell you like a sense of balance is in the ear. Yes, it's true, but it's half of true, because sense of balance is that I am moving my muscles. I feel my balance through tension of my muscles. Yes, and that's other thing. And so why this is so important? The firstly, to balance posture, to have good posture, is important to feel this aspect, important to feel this process. If you are in balanced posture, then you can be much more relaxed. Yeah. Other thing what I would like to say, that people are many times tense and they think that they will have better relax, but it's not true. You just don't feel it, and usually it's a fear what tends us up. Good. Now from martial arts perspective, yeah, because you know that this exercise, it's firstly for health, but it's based on martial arts, especially Systema. I'm using a lot of from Qigong and from other martial arts. But how to use it? So watch. This is opponent's body. Yeah. So if I want to push him back, I don't do it now. I'm waiting for the moment when he's going back. So when he's going forward, then there is I have an opportunity to pull him. And when he's going backwards, there is opportunity to push him. But people who are not able to read flow of balance, just push you when they want. And many times they push you against motion forward. It looks like this power, flow of balance, is nearly invisible, because we are moving off balance literally few millimeters. Yeah, so this power is mostly invisible for most of people. Yeah. However, from the mechanical, physical point of view, it doesn't matter if I'm going forward 1 meter or just 5 millimeters. My body mass is moving, and the length of the motion is not relevant at all. Yeah. So if I fell down like this and I fell on my face and I smash myself, that's same power like if I'm moving a little bit. Of course that it's a little bit accelerate. So if you ouch, fell down to the wall, it's not like you fell down to the ground. Yeah. However, the body mass is in motion. So therefore, I want to read this motion. And also, if I want to punch somebody, yeah. So this is somebody, and from this perspective, we have two kind of punch. First punch is that I want to hit strongly. Yeah? So when I hit him, when he's going backwards, or forward. Yeah? When he's going forward, his power is, let's say, 50 kilos forward, and my punch is 50 kilo forward. So the crush will be 100 kilo. When he's going backwards, and a punch when he's going backwards, yeah, it will be not zero, yeah, but obviously it will be less than if he's static. Because if he's moving with me, if his body is motion, then the crush will be bigger. There is also other aspect of and that is speed. If my body moves same speed that hands of punch, what is very hard, then it would be zero. It makes sense. Then we have other punch, which is in systema. Systema is working with this punch when you want to manipulate somebody with punch. So maybe somebody's coming here and I hit him here to take him down. So punch doesn't need to make just crash and pain, but with punches I just want to somebody take down. Yeah. Therefore, good systema instructor can take you down with very gently punches. Yeah, and somebody very good even with gently touch. And where we are going that we are manipulating the fascia. So I'm not pushing somebody, but we had already the manipulation of fascia. If not, I will explain later, next class or so. So that you can pull fascias instead pulling torso and skeleton. Okay, so this is very important. When and how I hit my opponent. So how we are working with flow of balance. First stage is feel it inside your body. Yeah, you are aware of this process inside your body. Where you can training it, I don't know. I'm waiting for train or tube or queuing somewhere. Yeah. And I'm observing this, or I'm working as a doorman. I have to stay, and I stay, and I observe what's going on. I observe the process. I'm always training. If I have time, if my mind capacity is free, I'm observing what's happened in myself. So that was first stage. Observe myself. Then you start working with flow of balance of others. Yeah. Now it's very hard to do it with a training partner because this is just single training class. But normally we do it such that somebody is flowing and you touch the person on the shoulder, chest, head, wherever, it doesn't matter. And you feel when the person is going this direction or this direction, yeah, backwards, forwards, etc. And you start feel the body. That's feel body of somebody else. That's second stage. Third stage is that you can use this power against your opponent. Yeah. So you just don't feel it. No. This fourth stage. Third stage is that you just don't feel it with the hand, but you're flowing with your partner. So when your partner is going there and there, you're going with him. Yeah. So my hands is touching the partner, so my hands is moving same way as partner does. Yeah. So partner is going there and I move with him. Partner is coming here and I'm going there. Here, 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 here. So this is oscillation of partner and you start oscillate with him. quite similar like if you have like trees and there is going wind and they are moving together. Yeah. So synchronize with flow of balance other people. Yeah. That's other stage. Yeah. So we have insight, feel it by touch, synchronize by touch, and then we have synchronize visually. Okay? And this is very, very important. And next exercise, it would be good if you have a mirror around you. Do you have?
Yes, right in front.
Very good. Yeah. I have mirror here. So you stay and you observing yourself how you're moving. Yeah. And it's harder to synchronize with yourself. Good. Next stage. Happy? Good. Good. Now try to flow with me. Okay? You still can synchronize with me. I make the movements firstly a little bit bigger, like if I would be drunk. Yeah. I wouldn't because I'm not drinking anymore. But I used to be few times, to be honest. Not always. I was so nice and aware guys than I'm today. Yeah, so I stay and you moving with me. So if I'm going to this direction, you're going with me. If I'm going this direction, you're going with me. Yeah, so you try flow with same direction that I do. And I don't do it on purposely. I just relax. But I make the flow of balance a little bit bigger. Could you flow with me? Do you see me?
Yes.
Do you see the tiny movements of myself?
Yeah. I have to focus really hard.
Yes, Tara, because it's the first time probably what you're doing with this aspect. Yeah, it will be just better and better. We can develop this activity. Good. So now, homework to develop this aspect. Observe yourself and observe other people. So if you are queuing somewhere, watch the person in front of you, how is oscillating. Yes? You are waiting in tube, Watch people, how they are oscillating. Observe others. Yeah? And then you can synchronize with them. If they are not super sensitive, if they are not a Cossack master, they will not notice it. Some people can feel when you observe, and they can feel when you like lock on them and you're moving with them. Yeah? But most of people will not. Some people say that it is not 100% correct if you do it without permission, etc. I don't think that you will hurt somebody or make him something bad. So I don't think that is big issue. Yeah? So training, observing, etc. and feeling inside yourself. So now, if you are how to use it in the normal real life. You have a meeting with somebody, yeah, and if you synchronize with the person could have feeling that you better understand him or her, yeah, that you are on the one boat, and maybe they will not know why, but you are closer, yeah. So that it's already synchronization with the person. So you're speaking, I don't know, let's say that you have like interview and you sit down or stand up in front of your boss, and when you flowing of balance synchronize with your boss probably will have feeling that you understand him better, that you are more connected. Actually, you are more connected to the person. Yeah. So this is one way how we can make better connection to each other, to be aware of flow balance other people. Yeah. So to improve the sympathy between us. And how to use it in the physical conflict. Yeah? I told you that if I want to push somebody, I'm using this power. I will not push somebody when his flow of balance is going there. I will, when I know that he is going back, I wait for this moment, and now I pull him. Yeah, now I pull him. There is also important to understand that when I pull him, yeah. So I want to pull somebody. Yeah? How I do it? I see the person is going backwards and then he's going forward. And when I start pull, immediately when he's going forward, he can resist and stop it. Yes? But this we don't want it. So there is important to feel the moment, when he want to swap side. So he is oscillating like this backwards. You don't do anything. He's going forward. You know that now is the time, but you are waiting for better time. And when he is here, and when he would like to go back, just a moment before, when the person starts to turn backwards. Yeah. So I am going forward and I want to go backwards. Yeah. I'm going forward, and before then I want to go backwards, you pull me, and then I'm off balance. That's the moment when you pull him. Same, I want to push somebody, I will not push him when he is going forward. I'm waiting when he's going backwards. He's going backwards, so he's going in my direction, which I want, but I don't let him know my plans, and I let him go as much off balance as it will be naturally, and just before he still has kinetic energy, I push him, and then he fell down. Okay, so this is one secret of system. which we are using. And you got it? Good.
Yeah.
Other thing. So, as a doorman, I grab somebody. Yeah, I hold his shoulder. Don't grab. I just hold him here behind back, and I hold him very gently. And I'm waiting for the moment. And when the moment is, then I gently push him. Yeah. So if this is the guy who I want to throw him out, yeah, maybe this easier represent the guy. Yeah? So this is the guy, and now he's going, and I'm going with him very gently, and then I'm going with him, and I tell you, usually the person see that is going forward, despite don't want to go out from the club or a pub, don't want to be throwing out, but he's going, and he hasn't the impulse, because this is soft power, it's not hard power, and people subconsciously much harder react for this soft power. This soft power is under radar. So many times, plus I distract his attention, that I give him any questions or something like that. I'm talking to him. Yes, mate. Of course, I understand you. Do. And he doesn't notice, and he's outside. Despite he originally want to resist. He don't want to go outside. But even if he don't want to go outside, and he stay like this, even in this position, he got flow of balance. Yeah? Flow of balance is, if I sit down here, there is still flow of balance. Yeah? Let's try, sit down and feel flow of balance. Even your torso cannot be straight. Even if you have fixed torso, I'm pretty sure that head will moving like this. In sitting down like this is a little bit harder because the frontal plane is already tensed up. So let's do it rather through the deep squat. Yeah? I'm in deep squat. Normally people would say that you are tense up, that you are not moving, but you can feel I exaggerate that the same movements like this happens even deep squat. Yeah? I believe that you feel it. Other thing is that many people believe that if they are tense, they don't do this flow of balance. And it's not true. So now, stand up and tense up, yeah? All body, arms, right? Yeah. Tense up, and keep tension. And even the tension, you can feel still flow of balance. Could you? Tense up your tummy, your back, your legs. In karate we call it sanchin kata. We had like form, but people are still, even there was times like this, still was oscillating. Good. What time do you have? because there is many things that I would like to tell you about about this. So, even if somebody stands up, still is flowing like this. Another way how I use it in the fight is that if you sync with your opponent, you much quicker recognize his strike. Because if you moving with him, you synchronize with him, you are deeper connected with him, and every change in his pattern you recognize quicker. It makes sense? So if you want to have better reaction time to your partner, you synchronize with him. So therefore, let's say that I'm working in the pub and I'm 20 meters from the bar. I see that there is the guy and he's making trouble. And meantime, till I'm running or walking to the bar, I synchronize with him. So if he's a little bit moving, my step is like this. Okay? His movement somewhere there is gently here, but my step is like this. So I'm moving with him. Approach to him and I'm already synchronized with him. Even for 20 meters. And then if I approach to him to distance of the strike, I'm safer because I can quicker recognize his strike. And then when I'm close enough to touch him, then I can flow his balance. And when I sync with him, I can control his flow of balance. Yes? And then his flow of balance, which he's subconsciously doing all the time, this flow of balance I control. So his power is working for me. And then in the fight, I can use much less force. Okay? So this is very important aspect if you want to have quicker reaction time. Flow with your opponent. Yes? Not opposite, yeah, not be. If you moving like this and your opponent is moving like this, you much later recognize his strike. Good. So this is I have many other exercise. Next time maybe we can have any exercise around the wall, etc. with a training partner in the groups. I have lovely exercise, but this is what I want to tell you. This will be last idea of today, because time of end is coming. If we are tense, we oscillate like this. But if we are relaxed, we oscillate like this. That it is going actually in a wave. Yeah. So watch that. Hips is coming here, and shoulders is coming here, and head is coming here. Yeah. So hips is coming here, shoulder is coming here, and head is going there. Then I'm coming here, hips is coming here, shoulder is going there, and head is going there. So like this is going wave from the ground to the sky. So in the future, if I say flow up, flow to the sky, you can, the flow of balance is part of that. Yes? So it's not like this, but it's going also the knees, hips. Yeah. So I'm losing power here forward. So maybe I make wave. I don't need to do this. Yeah, what we was doing on the beginning, that I'm like one stick and I'm going forward and backwards. But I'm going forward and I make wave. I'm going backward and I make this wave. I'm leaning here and I make this wave. I'm leaning to this side. There is a center of balance and I'm losing balance, so I can do this. And I can actually, head also can be active. So here, yeah, we always flow. Yeah, everything is flow. In Slavic language, we call this flow of life energy, we call it the jiva. Yeah? And jiva is not just one flow. Jiva is every flow. So jiva is many flows, which is flowing through us. It's every energetic and power flow which is going through us. A flow of balance is one of the crucial. And I don't know how many times you hear about flow of balance, but usually people don't use it at all. It's very important. So if I'm waving like this, I can be more relaxed. So I can realize where the wave flows through and where doesn't. Yeah. So for example, I'm here and I'm flowing through the hips like this. Yeah. Quite steep through the hips. So if the wave doesn't flow through my hips, I know that I have problem with the hips. So then I become more aware of the wave and I let the wave flow through my hips. So the wave can help you to diagnose your problem and also heal. If you are aware of this wave, the wave start healing you. And wave makes your body more supple. Yeah, it breaks down the crystallized tissue and make it more, yeah, supple, elastic, and relaxed. Yeah, so feel the wave and the wave, feel the wave of flow of balance, and it is very good. It is one of the most important thing what I would like to share with you. Good. Oh, is the time. So, any questions?
Yes, TB. It's a very nice kind of relaxing feeling. You feel that you can relax the body a bit more when you explain it in the way you do, and you can actually kind of tune inside and become kind of more aware of the stretching kind of thing internally, and you're fighting for the balance and yet you're relaxing. Does that, I don't know, is that what I can describe it like that, for me? When you say synchronize the hips, how do you actually mean by that?
Synchronize hips. Okay, look. Here, I can go like this or like this. This is that I'm stiff.
Yeah.
But happens this, yeah. So my hips is moving forward and backwards. If is alive. If the hips is moving with legs and with torso, that means that here is tension. But if I'm moving like this, that's mean that the hips is alive. Yeah, and somebody can move like this and this, yeah, and maybe in the chest is relaxed. So watch now. Now my hips is stiff, knee is working, and chest is working. So chest is okay, but hip is rigid. because the hips is not going forward, backward, hips is still stay, chest is doing the movements, knee is doing the movements, but hips is not doing the movements. Yeah, from side. Yeah, that this is the stiff person looks like this. Therefore, all the people are working like this. Yeah, because they have rigid joints, especially hips. But if I'm relaxed, my hips is moving relatively through my chest. Yeah, and then again, so hips is moving, but now chest is stiff. Yeah, but the chest can moving as well, and that joints which are not moving, yeah, you can feel the motion on the joints, and where is not motion, that's means that is rigid, that is crystallized, and there is usually problem, there is issue. So you can wave through, you can massage, heal it, etc. But if you observe your body, then you better feel what's going on. And it's awareness which makes us more relaxed and more efficient. Yeah. So be aware of things like this, makes you more efficient and makes you more more efficient and healthier.
And conserve energy. You don't use as much energy.
Yeah, no, the energy is always with you, and all the aspects which I'm teaching, people using also many times subconsciously, but on the it's massively different if somebody do it subconsciously and if you do it consciously, that you are aware of that. If you are aware of that, you use that tool much more and much better. So therefore, I want to be aware of every aspect to be better mover and be healthier.